Hi Cancer, this is your reading for the month of June 2019. This month I'm using the Rider Waite and I'm doing the 2 cards week by week. Also Psychic Tarot by John Holland we're using, Whispers of Love by Angela Hartfield, and an affirmation card by Mirander Kerr. So Cancer, we're going to get into this reading. It's a bit of a mixed bag, okay? But week 1, we have the Star card, and underneath that we have the 7 of Wands. Now, the Star card, as we know, comes after the Tower. The Tower being the collapse, the breaking down of something. Then we get the Star card. Yes, the Star card can be about wishes, okay? It's a card about healing. It's about remaining hopeful and keeping that faith that everything is going to work out, okay? So it's talking about that period that we go through after going through that Tower moment, after the breaking down or the collapsing of something. Now, the 7 of Wands talks about being on the higher ground, but it talks about needing to maintain that higher ground. And it talks about feeling challenged, as though either a group or another individual is challenging us. Now, the 7 of Wands in itself could be talking about a work situation whereby maybe we are in a better position than another individual at work, and maybe there's an element of jealousy. Maybe, you know, somebody there is trying to compete with us in the workplace. The 7 of Wands, though, can be a card about, maybe for some of you, the fact that you've gone through this Tower moment. It may be that you were the ones that I want to say that you were the ones maybe not ultimately responsible for the Tower. But once the Tower came down, I kind of feel as though somebody else was wanting to build the Tower back up. And you yourself at that point felt that no, it was best left as it is. And some of you may be feeling the need to defend that. That's what I'm feeling. I hope that makes sense to you, Cancer. But that's how I feel. So it's a heavy energy that I'm getting here for week 1, if I'm honest. Week 2. We have a Queen of Wands. And we have the Sun card. So week 2 is a better feeling, okay? The Sun card, the most positive card in the tarot. The Sun card energizes, rejuvenates, it heals. We get clarity. We see much more clearly with the light of the sun. The Queen of Wands can suggest a fire energy, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. You know, maybe there is a fire sign that is linked to you in some way. And if that is the case, then, you know, maybe this positivity there with the Sun card is going to be due to a fire sign. Maybe for some of you, as I said, you know, maybe for some of you, you're involved with a fire sign. And with the 7 of Wands being there, maybe you're needing to defend that. That is also a possibility. Maybe for some of you, the Queen of Wands is going to be you, taking on the energy of a fire sign. Maybe you have, you know, a moon or a rising sign in a fire sign. The Queen of Wands is very determined. She's very outspoken. She also gets a lot of attention, okay? Not just from her appearance, but because of her personality, the way she comes across to others. When the Queen of Wands walks into a room, people tend to notice her. So, if the Queen of Wands is not somebody else, then the Queen of Wands could be talking about you in week 2, okay? The Sun card, as I said, is a lovely card to have. Moving into week 3. Now, we have the difficult energy here of the 10 of Wands. The thing I like about the Rider Waite is that over here in the background we see the house, okay? Now, he's not too far away from this house. He's got a little bit further to go. But once he gets here, he can drop those wands. So the 10 of Wands, and the 10, as we know, talks about, you know, coming to the end of a cycle. So the 10 of Wands, yes, it is about feeling weighed down. It can be about having too much responsibility on our shoulders. It can be about carrying a heavy weight, a heavy burden. But we're almost at the end. Now, having the Death card underneath it suggests, for me, I'm taking that to be that it is talking about this 10 of Wands, that whatever this heavy burden, this heavy weight is, or responsibilities that you've been carrying around with you for some time, we're going to see that coming to an end. So I think moving into week 3 again is going to be a positive week here for you. Week 4, we have the Hermit, and underneath that we have the Queen of Cups. The Hermit, a time of reflection, a time of soul searching. It can be a time of wanting answers to something, but whether this is the need to reflect, whether this is soul searching, looking for an answer, whatever it is, we're going to need to go within ourselves for a little while. And it may be, if you've gone through all this heavy energy here, you know, with the Star card there, talking about having come from a Tower moment, the 7 of Wands, quite heavy energy, needing to defend ourselves. The 10 of Wands, burdens, responsibilities. Reaching week 4 with that Hermit, there's no surprising to me that we're going to need a moment to catch our breath. We're going to need a moment to reflect on everything that we've been going through. Because I feel, you know, Cancer, that for you over the last maybe 6 months, you've gone through some heavy energy, some life-changing moments. The Queen of Cups, yes, it can be talking about a water sign, another Cancer, a Scorpio, a Pisces. But again, it can be your energy, you know, you are Cancer, your water energy. Queen of Cups, in touch with her emotions, very intuitive. So again, you know, with the Hermit there, self-analyzation, inner reflection, and using one's intuition. Your message from Psychic Tarot, it is a major, and it's power. And this is equivalent to the Strength card in the Rider Waite. And the Strength card, as we know, is about our internal strength, being courageous. So, and again, not surprising, after some of this heavy energy here, you know, it is about needing to be courageous, show strength, and tap into that internal strength, because you are strong enough, Cancer, to be able to get through this. Your Whispers of Love card, back to what you love. Your current situation is giving you an opportunity to re-evaluate what you want, and that's the Hermit. The opportunity to re-evaluate what it is that you want in your life now, and using one's intuition in order to help come to that decision. Your affirmation message: I am a creative human being with unlimited and unrestricted potential. I love my creativity and share it freely with the world. So, you know, that is a very positive message. And, you know, yes, creativity there. Maybe being able to create something new here. New opportunities maybe are going to start to unfold for you in the month of July. Okay, so we'll need to see what that reading shows. But I'm not going to downplay that this month of June for some of you is going to be a heavy month. But the heaviness, I feel, is more centered around you yourself, more about you internally than it is so much about externally. Okay, Cancer, that is your reading. Thank you so much for watching. Please have a good month, and I'll be back soon. Bye.